Hello, my name is Rashawn Huff, and today I'm going to be doing my speech on the Cat and Venus fable and how it tied into my life. First off, I would like to ask you if have you ever felt inadequate? Have you ever felt something about your personality or something about yourself to where you felt as if you weren't the best version of yourself that you possibly could be? And this happened to me going into middle school, and it was one of the early experiences of me trying to figure out who I am. Now, the Cat and Venus fable ties into my story really well because it's about a cat who falls in love with this young, handsome man, and she wants to be a woman so she can pursue him. So she goes to this witch or deity and basically pleads and begs to be turned into a woman. And she has her wish fulfilled. Now she meets this young prince or this young man, and they get married. They go on a honeymoon. They're happy. But one night, the witch or deity, she wants to test her. So in the middle of the night, she throws a mouse in the middle of the room. And instead of the cat, acting like a woman and be like, oh my god, it's a mouse, or going to kill it or something like that, she attacks the mouse and tries to eat it with malice and intent and hunger because she forgot that she was a cat who transformed into a woman. So she reverted back to her old form and old thinking ways. So that showed the deity that she wasn't ready to be, like a human yet. She wasn't yet ready to abandon her old ways. And that's how it was for me. Now, about 2 or 3 weeks in, it's a new environment, high school. I don't really know anybody. I don't really have any friends at this point. I just see a group of people that I knew from middle school. So I wanted to be a part of this group because I already knew them. It was a comfortability thing for me. I was rather shy, I was kind of short. So they let me be their friend. They let me in the group, and everything was going great for a while. I was happy. I was excited. It was new friends, new year. But on the latter half, I was breaking down my moral values and demoralizing myself to be a part of this group at what cost? For friendship, for happiness? I really didn't know what that was at the time. Now, I was raised on support, love, and reassurance, and real friends are really supposed to be there for you in the darkest of moments, right? But I didn't really have that later on. Now, at first, everything was good, everything was going great, laughing, joking, hanging out, doing homework together, the usual high school, maybe a little gossip here and there, but it was nothing too major until one night. Now I agree with the Jehovah Witnesses, but I'm not one. So I had a friend, who kind of saw my downward spiral. Her name, I'm gonna call her Jessica. Her name was Jessica, and she came to me. She was like, Rashawn, why are you doing this? Why are you compromising your beliefs for these people? Like, this isn't you. Your family really, like, loves you and doesn't want to see you go down this path. And that really impacted me because just as a cat, I was, in pursuit of this group or this person, and I became something that I wasn't. So when a test was happened or Jessica came into the life again, I really took a step back and reverted back to my old self, which was, one based off love, reassurance, being nice and, helping people. So this friend group, they were really toxic and really, like, not good for my health at all. Now, the Cat and Fable ties into this really well because we all go through situations where we need to be better people, we need to act better, think before we act, and sometimes it takes a person or a situation to get us out of that. Now, in conclusion to that, letting people have control over you isn't good at all. I changed my way of thinking, of living. I was, doing things that I had no idea the repercussions. Now, just because you don't feel like I should fit in or you should fit in or you don't, does not necessarily mean that you have to abandon everything that you grew up on to become something that you're not, because in the end it will backfire. And we should all live our lives based on love and treating others with compassion and respect, because that's how we're built. We're built to be social creatures and happy creatures. Unhappiness doesn't work well with us. We shut down and we don't communicate our feelings, but we really should. And I really hope that this speech, gets to somebody or helps out with a situation or helps you get a better idea of who I am as a person. And I thank you for listening to it. Have a good day.